Rain slammed against the bridge railing. I was halfway across when I heard it. Help! The scream tore through the night. Sharp. Desperate. Real. I leaned over the rail and saw her, arms thrashing, body dragged by the black river. Someone call for help! I shouted, but no one stopped. My heart pounded. Think, I told myself. You can't. She went under. I didn't think anymore. I climbed the rail and jumped. The water punched the air out of my chest. Cold swallowed me whole. I kicked down, eyes burning, hands searching. I've got you, I said underwater, though I didn't know if she could hear me. My fingers caught her jacket. She was heavy, limp. Don't you dare, I muttered. Don't you dare die. I fought the current, lungs screaming. When my head broke the surface, I gasped. She's here, someone yelled from above. I dragged her to the bank. She didn't move. Hey, I said, shaking her. Open your eyes. Nothing. My hands trembled. Come on. Breathe. I pressed my ear to her chest. Silence felt louder than the rain. I pushed on her chest. Once. Twice. Please, I whispered. I don't even know your name. She coughed. Water spilled from her mouth. She sucked in air like it hurt. I laughed and cried at the same time. You're okay. You're okay. Her eyes fluttered open. I couldn't swim. You're safe now, I said. I've got you. Sirens wailed closer. Hands pulled us apart. Sir, step back. In the ambulance, she sat shaking under a blanket. I sat across from her, soaked and silent. She looked at me. You jumped. Yeah. Why? I shrugged. You screamed. Her lips trembled. Thank you. I nodded, staring at the floor. What's your name? She hesitated. Does it matter? I guess not. She studied my face like she was trying to remember it forever. I won't forget you, she said softly. I forced a smile. You don't have to. At the hospital, nurses rushed her away. Sir, do you know her? One asked. No. Family? No. They nodded and turned back to her. I stood there dripping on white tiles, invisible again. My phone buzzed. A text from work. You're late. I typed back nothing. I walked out before anyone could stop me. Outside, the rain slowed. My hands still shook. I told myself it was over. One moment. One choice. I didn't know that night had split my life in two. Before the jump. And everything that came after. She found me 3 days later outside the small cafe near my apartment. Are you going to keep walking? She asked. Or can I sit? I froze. You're alive. She smiled. Because of you. We sat. Silence stretched. I didn't know how to find you, she said. I followed the ambulance records. That sounds illegal. She laughed softly. I'm sorry. I stirred my coffee. You didn't have to come. I wanted to. She leaned closer. I needed to. I looked up. She wasn't looking at me like a hero. She was looking at me like someone familiar. I keep hearing your voice, she said. In the water. I swallowed. You screamed. I know. You jumped. You already thanked me. I didn't mean with words. She paused. What's your name? I told her. She repeated it slowly, like it mattered. I'm glad you exist. No one had said that to me before. We talked about nothing. Weather, coffee, the way rain smells after fear. She listened when I spoke. Didn't interrupt. Didn't check her phone. I feel normal here, she said. With me. With you. I felt something open inside my chest. You don't know me. I want to. I walked her home. The building had a guard. Marble floors. Quiet elevators. You live here? I asked. She hesitated. Yes. That's expensive. She shrugged. My family does well. That night, she texted first. Did you get home safe? I stared at the screen longer than I should have. Days turned into routines. Coffee. Walks. Long talks. I like how you don't pretend, she said once. I don't know how. Don't learn. I introduced her to my best friend at a food stall. He raised an eyebrow. Nice to meet you. She smiled. I've heard a lot. After she left, he leaned close. Be careful. Why? People like her don't get happy endings with people like us. I frowned. You don't know her. I know money, he said. And power. She's not like that. He sighed. They never are. Until they are. A week later, she showed me her world. This is too much, I said, staring at the restaurant menu. Order anything, she said. Please. I'm serious. So am I. I can't afford this. You don't have to. Does it bother you, she asked, the money? I don't want to be bought. I just want you here. Outside, her driver waited. You have a driver. I didn't choose that. Who did? My mother. Does she know about me? Not yet. Why? She asks questions. Promise me something. What? Don't disappear. I'm not going anywhere. That was the lie. I met her mother on a Sunday afternoon I didn't want to remember. Stand straight, she whispered as we entered. Please. I am straight. She squeezed my hand once, then let go. The woman across the room turned slowly. Her eyes landed on me and stayed there. So, she said, smiling, you're the boy who pulled my daughter from the water. I didn't pull, I said. I jumped. Her smile sharpened. Modest. She walked closer, heels quiet, presence loud. I appreciate bravery, especially from men who know their place. I frowned. My place. She ignored it. You saved her life. That deserves gratitude. I didn't do it for gratitude. I know. She reached into her purse and slid an envelope onto the table. That's why this will feel generous. I didn't touch it. What is it? A thank you. Money. Enough to change your life. I looked at my girlfriend. Her face had gone pale. I can't accept this, I said. Her mother tilted her head. Everyone accepts money. I didn't jump for money. Then why? She asked softly. Because she screamed. Silence filled the room. Her mother laughed. How noble. She leaned closer. Take it. Walk away. No attachments. I'm not an attachment, I said. Her smile vanished. You misunderstand, she said calmly. You are temporary. My chest tightened. I care about her. Care fades, she replied. Reputations don't. I'm not leaving. She straightened. You don't get to decide that. My girlfriend spoke fast. Mom, stop. Her mother waved her off. This is between adults. I pushed the envelope back. Keep it. Her eyes hardened. You should think carefully. I already have. She nodded once. Very well. The conversation ended without goodbye. In the car, my girlfriend stared out the window. I'm sorry, she said. She didn't warn me she'd do that. It's fine, I lied. She thinks she can control everything. Can she? She didn't answer. That night, she sat beside me on my couch. She scares people, she said quietly. Even me. I noticed. She'll calm down. Will she? She took my hand. Please don't leave. I won't. But when she fell asleep, I stayed awake. I replayed her mother's voice. The calm certainty. The threat hiding inside politeness. You are temporary. I looked around my small apartment. The peeling paint. The thin walls. I cared about her. I meant it. But love suddenly felt small next to power. I stayed anyway, because walking away felt like admitting I already lost. She didn't say anything at first. She just sat on the edge of my bed, staring at the bathroom door. Say it, I told her. Please. Her hands shook as she held out the test. 2 pink lines. I took 3, she whispered. All the same. My throat went dry. You're pregnant. She nodded and covered her face. I'm scared. I sat beside her. Hey, look at me. She didn't. I'm scared too, I said. But I'm not running. She finally looked up. You don't understand my mother. I understand responsibility, I said. This is my child too. Tears slipped down her cheeks. She'll destroy you. Let her try. She laughed, broken. You don't know what you're saying. We didn't tell her mother. Not at first. 2 weeks later, the secret died. My phone rang at work. Is this you? A calm woman asked. Yes. This is legal counsel for the Whitmore family. You will come in today. I'm working. You won't be soon. An hour later, my manager called me in. We've received complaints, he said carefully. Serious ones. About what? He slid papers across the desk. Lies. Accusations. I can explain. I'm sure you can, he said. But we can't keep you. By evening, her mother knew everything. She didn't call. She sent people. A man in a gray suit knocked on my door. Congratulations, he said politely. You're about to become very wealthy. He placed a folder on my table. $1 million, he continued. You disappear. No contact. No claims. I won't. He smiled. Think harder. I already did. His smile faded. Then you're choosing difficulty. After that, my life shrank. My phone buzzed with unknown numbers. Neighbors stopped talking. Online posts appeared. Stories about me. Ugly ones. She called crying. She's watching me. She's watching me too. My mother says you planned this. That's insane. She says you trapped me. I clenched my jaw. Do you believe her? Silence. I need time, she said. Time felt like a blade. Another visit came. Another offer. Same answer. You're being unreasonable, the man said. I saved her life, I snapped. I won't sell my child. He leaned closer. Heroes don't win wars against empires. That night, I sat alone in my dark apartment. No job. No safety. No peace. My phone lit up with her name. I don't know how to fight her, she whispered. I do, I said. By not disappearing. She cried softly. I wish I were braver. So do I. When the call ended, I understood. This wasn't about love anymore. It was about survival. I got the eviction notice before the sun came up. My landlord knocked, eyes avoiding mine. I'm sorry, he said. I got a call. A call from who? He shrugged. Someone important. They offered you money. He didn't deny it. You've got a week. At my phone, messages waited. We should stop talking. This is getting dangerous. I can't be involved. I called my girlfriend. They're pressuring everyone, she whispered. They told my friends lies about you. I figured. They know where you live. I know. She cried. Please run. Take the money. Go somewhere. I won't sell myself. You don't understand, she said. They erase people. They haven't erased me yet. There was a knock. A man stood outside, gray suit, polite smile, empty eyes. May I come in? No. That's unfortunate. He stepped inside anyway. I won't repeat the offer, he said. You know the amount. I know my answer. You're unemployed, he said calmly. Soon homeless. Soon alone. I'm still here. For now. He looked around my apartment. Men like you confuse stubbornness with courage. I jumped into a river, I said. I'm not afraid of drowning. That was instinct, he replied. This is strategy. He placed his phone on the table. Photos. Me. Her. The clinic. You're being watched, he said. For your own safety. Is that a threat? It's a warning. Tell her mother I'm not moving. He stood. She already knows. After he left, I locked every door. My girlfriend called again. They said you're dangerous. I'm not. I know, she sobbed. But they won't stop. Neither will I. You're going to get hurt. I already am. That night, I opened my laptop. I saved screenshots, recorded calls, logged visits, dates, names. Not for revenge. For proof. If I disappeared, I wanted a trail. Days passed. Pressure grew. Utilities shut off without notice. A stranger followed me home. At the store, a cashier whispered, "I heard about you." "Hear what?" She shook her head. "Never mind." My girlfriend begged again. "Please," she said, "just leave." "If I leave," I replied, "they win forever." "You're choosing pride. I'm choosing dignity." Silence stretched between us. "I don't recognize you anymore," she said. "I'm starting to." That scared me. I wasn't angry. I was focused. I stopped answering unknown numbers. I backed up files. I learned when to stay quiet. When the fixer returned, I met his eyes. "You look different," he said. "I'm adapting." He nodded once. "That's dangerous. So is underestimating me." For the first time, he didn't smile. After he left, I sat alone and breathed. They tried to erase me. Instead, they taught me how to survive. The silence hurt more than the threats. I checked my phone every hour. No calls. No texts. Nothing. She wouldn't just disappear, I told myself. Not like this. By the third day, I knew the truth. Her mother had cut the cord. I called anyway. Straight to voicemail. I sent a message. "Are you okay?" No reply. Another. "Please just say something." Nothing. I sat on my bed and laughed. So this is how it ends. That night, I went to see him. The only man who never lied to me. He looked at my face and said, "You finally stopped pretending." "I lost her," I said. He poured tea. "You lost access. Not yourself." She chose fear. She was raised on it. I stared at the floor. I kept begging. I thought love would be louder. He shook his head. "Love whispers. Power shouts." "So what do?" I asked. "Fight." "No," he said calmly. "You endure. That's it. You don't fight monsters by becoming weak," he continued. "You outlast them. I don't want revenge." "Good," he replied. "Revenge makes noise. Truth waits." I leaned back. "She won't even speak to me." "Silence is also a message," he said. "Listen to it." "What does it say?" "That fear won. For now." I swallowed. "Then what's left for me?" He met my eyes. Clarity. I walked home lighter than I arrived. My phone buzzed once. Unknown number. "Stop contacting her," a woman said. "This is your final notice." "I wasn't contacting you. You're not welcome in her life." "I'm welcome in my own," I said. The line went dead. I didn't call back. I didn't text. I didn't beg. Instead, I organized files. Timelines. Screenshots. Not accusations. Evidence. I wrote down every meeting. Every threat. Every offer. If they wanted silence, I would give them patience. Days passed. Friends stopped asking questions. I stopped explaining. When people said, "Just move on," I nodded. Inside, something hardened. I ran into her once, by accident. She froze when she saw me. "I can't talk," she whispered. "I know," I said. Her eyes filled. "I'm sorry." "I forgive you," I said honestly. She blinked. "You do?" "Yes," I replied. "But I won't chase you anymore." Her mouth opened. No words came out. I walked away before she could find them. That night, I deleted her number. Not out of anger. Out of respect for myself. I looked at my reflection and barely recognized the man staring back. He looked calmer. Sharper. No longer pleading. No longer hoping. I wasn't fighting. I was waiting. And for the first time since the river, I felt steady. Whatever came next, I would meet it standing. I met the journalist in a quiet place where people didn't ask questions. She sat across from me and said, "I'm not here to attack anyone." "I'm not here to accuse," I replied. She nodded. "Then why am I here?" "Because I kept records." She raised an eyebrow. "Records of what?" "Everything." I slid my phone across the table. "Dates, calls, messages." She didn't touch it yet. "You know who her mother is." "I know exactly who she is." "That kind of power ruins people," she warned. "I'm already ruined," I said calmly. "This is about accuracy." She finally looked at the screen. "These offers are real." $1 million, I said. "To disappear." "And these messages?" "Threats dressed as advice." She exhaled slowly. "Why come to me now?" "Because silence finished its job." She studied my face. "You don't sound angry." "I already was," I said. "It passed." She flipped through files. "Medical records." "Proof," I said. "Not opinion." "Did you leak anything before this?" "No." "Why?" "Truth doesn't need to scream." She leaned back. "If this goes public, they'll retaliate." "They already tried." "You could lose everything." "I already did." She closed the folder. "I'll verify this." "Take your time." She paused. "Most people want revenge. I want balance." A week later, my phone buzzed. "People are asking questions," she said. "Good. Investors are nervous." "I'm not surprised." She denied everything. I expected that. But she didn't deny the money. I smiled faintly. Facts don't bend. Rumors spread without my name attached. Board meetings got cancelled. A charity gala disappeared overnight. Someone from her company called me. "We'd like to talk." "No," I said. Another number rang. "You're causing unnecessary damage," a man said. "I didn't publish lies." "You're embarrassing a respected woman." She embarrassed herself. "You think this ends well for you?" "It already did." He hung up. I walked past a newsstand later that day. Her photo stared back. Not smiling. Questions circled her name. I felt nothing. No victory. No thrill. Just quiet. My mentor called. "You did exactly enough. That was the goal. Don't push further." "I won't." That night, my girlfriend messaged me for the first time in weeks. I saw the news. I typed back, "I never spoke your name." She replied, "I know." Another pause. "She's furious," she wrote. "I'm calm," I replied. "Are you okay?" "I'm steady." She didn't answer. I put the phone down. For the first time since the river, I slept without fear. Not because I won, but because I no longer needed to. The truth was walking on its own now, and I trusted it to keep going. My doorbell rang early. I didn't answer. She knocked harder. "I'm coming in," a voice said. Calm. Controlled. Familiar. I opened the door. She stepped inside. No guards. No envelope. Just eyes sharp enough to cut glass. "I underestimated you," she said. "You should have stayed underestimated," I replied. Her lips pressed into a thin line. "I can fix this." "Fix what?" "The situation," she said. "We can make it go away. I'm not disappearing." Her eyes flicked to the couch. "Neither will she." "I'm not afraid." "I can give you anything," she said softly. "We can be reasonable." "I don't want anything from you." Her fingers twitched. "Think carefully." I control what she knows. What she sees. "I already know enough," I said. "You could have walked away," she whispered. "Saved yourself. Your reputation." "And lost everything worth keeping?" I asked. "Not a chance." She studied me, then leaned closer. "You think this is victory?" "I don't need it to be," I said. "I just need it to end." A pause. The tension thick. her breathing shallow. Finally, she straightened. So be it. Later that day, my phone buzzed. Her voice. Weak. Shaky. I'm back, she said, tears trembling in her words. I'm so sorry. I chose safety over us. I stayed silent for a moment. I understand. Do you hate me? No, I said. I forgive you. I can't go back, she whispered. Not like this. You don't have to. She wiped her eyes. Thank you. I hung up and sat alone. My baby. Safe. That was enough. Weeks passed. I didn't call her. She didn't call me. The whispers about her mother grew louder. Investors pulled back. Parties canceled. Power cracks became visible. I walked past her neighborhood once, unseen. Guards glanced at me, uncertain. I kept moving. A friend asked, "Are you happy?" "I'm calm," I said. "That's enough." No celebrations. No gloating. Just quiet. I visited the hospital. Tiny blanket. Tiny fists. My child slept while I watched, breathing steadily. A nurse smiled. "He's perfect." "Yes," I said softly. "He is." That night, I sat on the balcony. City lights glimmered. No anger, no fear. Only patience and steadiness. I didn't need revenge. The universe had its way, and I had mine. Everything balanced itself quietly, as it should. I walked into the hospital quietly, my jacket heavy on my shoulders. "She's awake?" I asked the nurse at the desk. "Yes." "Room 402, she said. "No visitors except family." "I'm her family," I said softly. The nurse hesitated, then nodded. "Fine. But keep it brief." I knocked. She opened the door, her face pale, tired, but smiling faintly. "I thought I wouldn't see you," she whispered. "I promised I'd be here," I said. We didn't talk long. I held her hand briefly, then stepped back. "I'll wait outside," I said. "Thank you," she whispered. Minutes later, the cries of a newborn filled the air. I waited in the hallway, heart pounding. "She's perfect," a nurse said, carrying the baby wrapped in a tiny blanket. I took him in my arms carefully, afraid I might drop him. "Hi," I said softly. "I'm your dad." His tiny fingers curled around mine. I felt something shift inside me. Responsibility, love, fear, and hope all at once. I didn't need anyone to tell me he was mine. I already knew. Later, my phone buzzed. Messages from friends, journalists, even distant family. All asking about her mother. "She's losing control," my mentor said. Quietly. Investors pulling back. Charities canceling events. No arrests. Just consequences. "I expected nothing less," I said. "She underestimated you," he continued. Patience beat her power. I leaned back in the chair, watching the city lights through the window. Patience, endurance, dignity. That's the only revenge worth having. Days later, I walked past the family mansion. Guards glanced at me nervously. Cars pulled away. Rumors whispered through the streets. But I didn't care. I thought of her mother. No prison. No headlines. Just the slow erosion of control. Silent, inevitable, fair. At home, I held my son. "I won't fail you," I said softly. My girlfriend called me once. "I can't come back," she whispered. "I made my choice." "I know," I said. "And it's okay. Do you hate me?" "I forgive you," I said honestly. "But I won't chase you." Silence. Then a small, shaky laugh. "You're stronger than I thought." "I learned," I said. "That night in the river, it saved me more than anyone else." No riches awaited me. No fame. Just quiet mornings, the soft weight of my child in my arms, and the knowledge that I had endured. I looked in the mirror that evening. Tired eyes. Calm face. Steady hands. "I didn't save her," I whispered. "But I saved myself." And for the first time in months, I felt free. Free to live. Free to love carefully. Free to be the man I wanted to be. Not a hero in the world's eyes. Just a father, steady and unshaken, walking forward. No celebrations. No fanfare. Only calm. And that was enough.